in 8th place with 29.5. Rutgers with 25.5, and Arizona State in 10th place with 22. You take a look. With Shakur Rashid and Colin Moore going down, that's huge because they're at the same weight. But Colin Moore could have, the Colin Moore match dropping, I won't all put it on him, but I would say it's a big blow to the team race. Of course it is. But you do have Mr. America himself, Kyle Snyder, up with mat number 3 leading 2-1 right now at 285 pounds as we get underway at 197 pounds. Cash Wilcke, the 14th seed for the Iowa Hawkeyes. 197 pounds and taking on Lane out of Cal Poly. 2 takedown. Kyle Snyder trails on mat number 3. But when you think back to Kyle Snyder's wins, look back to the Gadisov win, Abdusalam Gadisov for the Russian Federation in 2015, trailed in that match, came back and won. Then Kitek Gazimov in the Olympic Games came back and won. And then you think to Nick Wasdowski trailing, came back, won. So when you see Kyle Snyder down in period 2, you don't really think about it. .207 left, period number 1. Still scoreless at 0. Over the loudspeaker, Coach Brian Hazard talking about Kyle Snyder early in January, or late in January, I should say, spent time in Krasnoyarsk, Russia, the heart of Siberia. I was there with him. Great opportunity to watch him wrestle alongside some of the best Russians in the world. They say it's the toughest tournament in the world because Russia, the greatest wrestling nation on earth. I mean, you look at the rankings for the world rankings at UnitedWorldWrestling.org, and you're going to see Russian on top of Russian ranking. Russian on top of Russia's wrestlers ranked back-to-back because they are so good. Kyle Snyder went there and won the Yvonne Urigan for the 2nd time, becoming the first male American to win back-to-back titles. Tamara Mensah did so the day before. Tamara Mensah Stock, I should say. She did get married shortly after the Rio Olympic Games. People are still calling her old name, so Tamara Mensah Stock gets married and wins the first back-to-back Urigan titles for Americans. Snyder does so the day after, and that tournament is held in Krasnoyarsk, Russia, the 3rd largest city in Siberia, over 1 million individuals, and life goes on. I was telling somebody about this earlier. You see 1 million people in negative 40-degree temperatures is what it was in January while we were there. Stop the slapping is what the ref is telling the wrestlers. But a 12-hour time change, a 31-hour flight. You have to take a trip to Moscow, and then from Moscow you have to take a trip over to Krasnoyarsk, and that's about 5 hours on the plane. Kyle Snyder did that and showed up, and you have a different respect for an athlete when you see them competing out of their environment. Red's choice, that's going to be Wilcke's choice to choose the down position. Cash Wilcke, the sophomore for the University of Iowa. Out of Ida Grove, Iowa, 2-time NCAA qualifier, 72% win percentage, 18-7 on the season. Losses to Kevin Beasley and Christian Brunner at the Big Ten Championship. That's where he took 6th place. Also lost to Shakur Rashid, Kevin Beasley, Connor Moore, Preston Weigel, And those were 3 in a row, and up to that point, Cash Wilcke was undefeated throughout the season. Desi. Picks up the win, 4-2 on mat number 4. Take a quick look at the bracket for 285 pounds. Topside Kyle Snyder and Desi Kuhn. That's bottom half, and I'm not sure if the Casper match is still going on. And Cash Wilcke with a potential fall for the Hawks of Iowa, and he gets the fall. Bonus points for the Hawks at 197 pounds. Coming up next, it's going